Welcome back to Who Died Today, the channel where we honor legendary figures who left us on this day, October 29th, across different years. Today, we'll be looking at 4 unforgettable personalities whose work, style, and spirit shaped their industries in ways few could imagine. From a pioneering baseball manager who revolutionized the game to a Hollywood icon known for his gentlemanly charm and controversial stances, these stories are filled with drama, grit, and undeniable impact. So before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss these in-depth tributes to the legends who made history. And trust me, our number 2 pick story is sure to leave you speechless, with tales of loyalty and sacrifice that go beyond the field. Number 4. Adolphe Menjou, Hollywood's dapper gentleman with a dark side. As the leaves turned golden in Beverly Hills in 1963, Hollywood lost one of its most sophisticated gentlemen. But Adolphe Menjou was far more than his immaculate suits and famous mustache. Adolphe Menjou, born on February 18, 1890, in Pittsburgh to French immigrant parents, was already extraordinary before he ever stepped foot on a movie set. Growing up speaking 6 languages, his father, a French restaurateur, hoped his talent would serve the family business. But Menjou had different ambitions. He once said, "A gentleman isn't measured by his appearance alone, it's about how he leaves his mark on the world." While Menjou's style became legendary, even sparking the global Menjou mustache trend, his lasting influence was grounded in his substance. His devotion to the arts extended beyond the silver screen. His service during World War II as part of the USO tour proved his patriotism. Despite being in his 50s, he performed over 200 shows in combat zones, connecting with soldiers through humor and grace. One soldier recalled, "Menjou didn't just perform for us, he listened. He shared stories, he cared." Established a lasting legacy in Hollywood with his sophisticated style and acting versatility. Made the Menjou mustache a global trend that became synonymous with classic Hollywood charm. Participated in one of the most ambitious USO tours during World War II, performing over 200 shows for soldiers in combat zones. Behind the elegance lay the complexities of his personal life. His first marriage to actress Catherine Carver ended with an honest admission in his 1948 autobiography. "It took 9 tailors, we were 2 performers who forgot to be people when the cameras stopped rolling." But with Vere Teasdale, his second wife, he found lasting love. In a letter discovered after his death, Menjou wrote, "My darling's sacrifice haunts me. Her talent deserved the world stage, not just our living room." Vere had sacrificed her Broadway career for him, quietly supporting him from behind the scenes. Though Menjou's anti-communist stance during the McCarthy era stirred controversy, his commitment to the arts never wavered. When he passed away on October 29, 1963, he left his wardrobe to drama students at the Pasadena Playhouse, a gesture that keeps his memory alive in the hearts of future actors. Would you want to see Menjou's legacy revived in today's Hollywood? What would that look like? Number 3. John "Pops" Witherspoon, the man who made comedy timeless. In October 2019, comedy lost one of its favorite father figures. But John Witherspoon's journey to becoming Pops began far from the spotlight, in the streets and runways of Detroit. Before becoming a staple in American comedy, Witherspoon, born on January 27, 1942, in Detroit, began his career as a model. He later joked, "I was too funny to be a model. Designers asked me to stop making the other models laugh." But his true calling found him as he sold hot dogs on the streets, where his humor caught the attention of comedy legend Richard Pryor. Pryor would later say, "I saw this kid make a lady laugh so hard, she forgot to pay for her hot dog. I knew he was wasting his time on those streets." Witherspoon's motto, "You've got to coordinate," was more than a catchphrase, it was his approach to life. Behind the scenes, he worked closely with writers, pushing for authentic portrayals, insisting, "I'm playing a black father, not a TV father. There's a difference." His dedication didn't just transform his roles, but set new standards for African American representation on television. Created one of the most memorable father characters on television, influencing African American representation in sitcoms. Made coordinate a household term, inspiring countless viewers with his humor and wisdom. Connected with fans through his YouTube series Cooking for Poor People, donating proceeds to Detroit food banks. Witherspoon also used his platform to give back. His YouTube series Cooking for Poor People became a sensation as he shared recipes inspired by his modest upbringing, donating the proceeds to Detroit food banks. His family reflects that his humor off-screen was just as boundless. His wife, Angela Robinson, said in an interview, "John's joy wasn't just in making people laugh. He was teaching people to find joy in simple things." When he passed away on October 29, 2019, Witherspoon's legacy reached across generations. Ice Cube once said, "Pops wasn't just acting. He was teaching us timing, respect, and how to be funny without being cruel." His role as a father figure, on and off the screen, lives on in every laugh and every heartfelt memory. What would Witherspoon's legacy be if he were still with us? How would he keep us laughing today? Number 2. Lloyd Bochner, the man behind Hollywood's mysterious charm. His voice made him famous, his principles made him legendary. Lloyd Bochner, born on July 29, 1924, in Toronto, began captivating audiences at just 11, working as a radio star. During World War II, he enlisted in the Canadian Army and continued to perform, writing and directing shows for his fellow soldiers, lifting their spirits during dark times. He once said, "The greatest gift an actor can have is the ability to listen to philosophy that would define his Hollywood career." Bochner's dedication to his craft made him famous, particularly through his role in the Twilight Zone episode To Serve Man. He insisted on not reading the episode's twist until filming to ensure his reaction was genuine, creating one of the most memorable moments in television history. His role in the Twilight Zone's To Serve Man became one of television's most unforgettable moments. Lent his voice to countless animated characters, bringing them to life with versatility and charisma. Fought for Canadian performers' rights in Hollywood, leaving a lasting impact on talent equality. In addition to his on-screen work, Bochner became a voice for animated characters, giving him an ageless presence. "In animation, you're ageless. I could be 20 or 60, a hero or a villain. It's freeing," he once remarked, embracing the freedom that voice work brought him. Beyond his performances, Bochner fought tirelessly for Canadian performers' rights, arguing that talent doesn't need a passport. His commitment to equality made him a powerful advocate in Hollywood. Bochner's marriage to concert pianist Ruth Rohr was another significant part of his life. Together, they recorded spoken-word albums featuring classical works, a collaboration that showcased their love for the arts. Ruth once shared, "We were two artists, each with a world of our own, but connected by the same love for creativity." When Lloyd Bochner passed away on October 29, 2005, he left behind a legacy of courage and compassion, inspiring young actors to chase their dreams without boundaries. Which of Bochner's characters do you remember most vividly? Could his legacy be continued through new generations of voice actors? Number 1. Bill McKechnie, baseball's game changer. They called him the Deacon, but Bill McKechnie's baseball sermon changed the game forever. Born on August 7, 1886, Bill McKechnie's path to baseball greatness was unconventional. Known for his calm, calculated approach, he learned the game as a mediocre player, as he modestly called himself, but had an eye for talent. His revolutionary pitching rotation system, a radical idea in his time, is now a staple in the game. McKechnie's approach reflected his belief that baseball is a game of respect for the game, for the fans, and for the uniform. Revolutionized baseball strategy with his innovative pitching rotation system, now standard practice. achieved 1,896 career wins, including 3 National League pennants and 2 World Series championships. Maintained loyalty to smaller clubs over the Yankees, a decision that emphasized his values over fame. McKechnie's impressive record of 1,896 wins and his success with 3 teams made him a baseball legend. However, his defining moment came in the 1940 World Series when he benched star players for their lack of effort. Loyalty isn't a negotiation, he famously said, refusing offers from the Yankees to stay with the teams he had built. His marriage to Mildred Wainwright gave him another secret weapon, a meticulous scorekeeping system she devised, which laid the groundwork for modern baseball analytics. Mildred's notebooks inspired future analytics, and her work remains a significant yet unsung part of McKechnie's legacy. His grandson later said, "Grandpa and Grandma were a team in every sense. She was his secret weapon." When he passed away on October 29, 1965, McKechnie left behind a legacy of loyalty and innovation that reshaped baseball. His story remains a testament to integrity and respect in sports. Would McKechnie's loyalty survive in today's baseball world of high salaries and transfers? What do you think he would say about modern sports? Time takes all things, but it cannot take their legacy. On October 29th, we lost these 4 souls across the years, but their impact echoes through generations. Each of these personalities left an indelible mark on their industries and society. They taught us style, laughter, drama, and loyalty. Their stories remind us that behind every famous face lies a human heart, driven by dreams, love, and courage. In an age of endless entertainment, remember these pioneers who paved the way. Their lives challenge us to pursue authenticity, to honor our principles, and to leave the world better than we found it. As you go back to your favorite shows, movies, or baseball games, remember these legends. They stood for something larger than themselves, leaving legacies that inspire us even today.